My name is Rick, and for 12 years I thought I had the kind of marriage people envied. Quiet, steady, and built on shared dreams. My wife, Lena, worked in corporate communications for a major tech firm in Chicago, and I ran a small design business from home. We didn't have kids, but we always said we were building toward that. Or at least, that's what I believed. When Lena told me she had to go on a team-building retreat in Denver, I didn't think much of it at first. She had traveled for work before. But this time something was off. She was suddenly excited, overly excited, about the trip. She bought new dresses, spent hours choosing perfume, and started working out again. She told me, laughing, "Don't worry, it's just a bunch of work nerds and PowerPoint slides." But her smile didn't reach her eyes. That night, while she showered, her phone buzzed. I never touch her phone, but something in me, something cold and heavy, told me to look. A message flashed from a contact saved as H. It said, "Can't wait to finally have time away from the office, just us." Just us. I felt my chest tighten, my heart pounding against the truth I didn't want to accept. H was Harvey, her team lead, the same man she always joked about being her work husband. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I wanted the truth, not denials. So I booked my own ticket to Denver, on a later flight, under a different hotel reservation, just to see what really happened when my wife thought she was miles away from suspicion. The hotel was one of those sleek business retreats with glass walls and a rooftop bar. From the moment I arrived, I felt out of place, like I was walking into a world built on lies. I kept my distance, staying in a hotel 2 blocks away. That evening, I went to the lobby bar of her hotel wearing a baseball cap and jacket, just another tired traveler with a drink. And then I saw them. Lena walked in laughing, really laughing, the kind of carefree joy I hadn't seen from her in years. Harvey walked beside her, carrying her bag, his hand brushing her lower back as if it already belonged there. My stomach turned. They checked in together. Same floor. The clerk handed them 2 key cards, but I knew from the look in their eyes that there would only be one room used. I couldn't breathe. I waited until they went up the elevator before walking to the front desk. I showed the clerk my ID and asked quietly, "Can you tell me which room Lena Hayes is staying in? I'm her husband." The clerk looked uncertain. "Sir, I can't." I nodded, slipping a $50 bill across the counter. "I'm not here to cause a scene. I just need to know." He hesitated, then typed something and whispered, "Room 1408. I stood outside room 1408 for nearly 10 minutes, my hands shaking. I could hear laughter through the door, muffled music, the sound of glasses clinking. Every second felt like a knife. Finally, I knocked. Silence. Then whispers. A woman's voice, her voice hissed, "Who is it?" I didn't answer. I just waited. When she opened the door, the color drained from her face. She stood there in a robe, her hair undone, eyes wide like she'd seen a ghost. Behind her, Harvey froze mid-step, holding a wine glass. "Rick," she stammered. "What are you doing here?" I looked past her at the half-empty wine bottle on the table, the dinner plates, the single bed. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "I wanted to surprise my wife," I said quietly. "Looks like I'm the one surprised." Harvey stepped forward, his words tripping over guilt. "Rick, it's not what you think." I cut him off. "Then what is it, Harvey? A business meeting in bathrobes?" Lena started crying. Not from remorse, from fear. "Please, Rick, listen. It wasn't supposed to." I shook my head. "Don't. Just don't." The hallway felt silent, but I could sense people peeking through doors, watching the scene unfold. I turned to leave, but before I did, I said, "You both deserve each other, and everything that's coming with it." Then I walked away. The flight home was quiet. I didn't cry. I didn't rage. I just replayed every moment of our marriage, the late nights, the missed calls, the fake smiles, realizing how long she had been gone emotionally. When Lena returned days later, she begged. She said it was a mistake, that she got carried away, that it was just emotional. But I had seen the truth with my own eyes. I told her, "You can rebuild a house after a storm, but not if the foundation's already rotted." We divorced quietly. I didn't expose her to her company or her friends. I didn't need to. The truth has its own way of surfacing. Weeks later, Harvey was fired for inappropriate conduct during a corporate retreat. And Lena? She moved into a small apartment across town. I never saw her again. But sometimes when I pass by a hotel or hear someone joke about a work husband, I remember the moment she opened that door, and how my heart finally understood that betrayal doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers with a smile. Moral of the story. When you love someone, you give them trust like a gift. But once they trade it for lies, no apology can buy it back. Betrayal hurts, but truth, even when it breaks you, sets you free to start again. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more real, emotional, and powerful stories about love, loss, and redemption.